Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to today's first virtual session of 9th Standard Political Science. Let us begin the session with the quote: For every dark night, there is a brighter day. Children, this beautiful quote describes how to start your day. Good times and bad times both keep on coming and going. So always remember that there is a bright day after a dark night. You should be optimistic enough to think on the positive side. After your hard work, success is bound to come. So never give up and keep on putting your best. Always love your work. Children, today I would like to introduce you the first topic of your political science subject, that is post World War political developments. Therefore, you open your textbook, History Political Science textbook, page number 57, and listen to me carefully. Children, up to 8th standard, in the civics textbook, you have studied local self-government institutions, India's constitution, and our political system or governmental structure. In 6th standard, you have come to know about the urban local government bodies, the rural local government bodies. These are all about local self government institutions. In 7th standard, you studied India's constitution, the fundamental rights and duties of India's citizens, and in 8th standard, you studied our political system or governmental structure. In this class, you are going to study India's relations with the world. You must have understood world geography through the study of geography. You must have become familiar with the global historical events through the study of history. Now, through the study of political science, you are going to study India's relations with the world and some major global issues. So, children, now I am going to start with the topic post World War political developments. Children, we are dependent on different persons, institutions, and organizations in society for different facilities. So, we are interdependent on each other. Interdependence and mutual cooperation have a very important place in our social life. It applies to different nations as well. So, in this topic, first we will come to know about the international system. What is an international system? International system is the system of the interdependence of sovereign state that is known as international system. Exchange and interaction takes place among the nations in the world, and they enter into treaties with one another. This system of the interdependence of the sovereign state is called international system. Its features are as follows. The first feature of the international system, that is interdependence. Children, do you have any idea about interdependence? What is interdependence? Interdependence is an important feature of the international system, that is today's global system. All the countries of the world are dependent on each other for one reason and the other. However big, prosperous, or developed a nation may be, it can never be self sufficient about all its needs. Even big nations have to depend upon other big and small nations. So, children, what is interdependence? That no country, however big or small it may be, is not self sufficient. They are dependent on each other for one reason and the other. Here, I want to give you some more example of interdependence. Children, in a nation that has multiple industries and manufacturers, such as the United States, not all companies can produce all the inputs that they need to make the product they sell. Therefore, each industry must rely on other industries to make their components. For example, the auto industry relies on the steel industry and the computer industry to make many of the components found in its cars. Another example is Walmart. Children, do you have any idea about Walmart? Walmart is the largest chain store in the world. Walmart relies upon hundreds of other companies and manufacturers for goods to sell in its stores. The suppliers also rely on Walmart to sell their goods. It is a codependent relationship in which each company relies on the other for goods, services, and sales. So, children, I think now what is made by interdependence, that is very much clear to you. International relations through foreign policy. Do you know what is a foreign policy? Foreign policy actually that a country's foreign policy includes all of the policies it develops to pursue its national interest as it interacts with the other countries. Every nation has policies about its international dealings as also about its relations with the other nations. Such a policy is called foreign policy. So, children, Still now, you have come to know about the international system. What is an international system? That the international system is the system of the interdependence of the sovereign state is called international system. One of the important feature of the international system, that is interdependence. What is interdependence? Interdependence is an important feature of the international system. No country, however big or small it may be, is not self sufficient. They are dependent on each other for one reason and the other. That is known as interdependence. And what is foreign policy? That a country's foreign policy includes all of the policies it develops to pursue its national interest as it interacts with the other countries. So, now, children, I will discuss the background of the contemporary world.